Hey folks, my name's Ed Travers. My pronouns are he, him, and his. I'm an Anglican priest in the Diocese of Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island, serving in the beautiful parish of Christchurch-shelburne that sits on the ancestral and on the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. So today I am filming this from our cabin on Harts Point, which is a beautiful piece of land directly across the harbor from Shelburne, Nova Scotia. And every now and then I'm using my phone for this, and I need to start learning to turn off Facebook because messages keep popping up and taking me away. But anyway, neither here nor there. I want to talk to you today about a tweet that I seen, and it was a wonderful tweet. Beth Moore, who is a Christian minister, tweeted out. This was immediately following the January 6th insurrection attempt at the Capitol buildings, the storming of the Capitol buildings, the rioting at the Capitol buildings. And what she tweeted out was directed towards her followers who were Trump fans, Trump supporters. And she said that you have the right. Now, she said a lot of things, but the thing that really struck me was you have the right to reconsider your choices, to reconsider who you support. You have the right to change your mind. Now, I don't think she's wrong. I just want to expand on that because I don't think it's just a right. I think it's a responsibility. I think in life we have a responsibility to continuously reevaluate and re-examine the information that we have, where we find ourselves, what's in our hands, what's around us, what's available, what's being said, what do we know? All of those things, because they all change. They change continuously, whether this is a discussion about theology and faith or science and mathematics. We know only what we think we know. And tomorrow, I may think something different because I have more information, I have different information, I have new information. I have new voices and opinions, I have new input, new sources. I see new things, I see old things in new ways. You get what I'm saying? And because of all that, we don't just have the right to reconsider. We have the responsibility to reconsider. As a matter of fact, we have the responsibility to always be reconsidering what we're doing, what we're doing, where we're going, how we're getting there, what we think, what we believe, who we support. It's our responsibility. If it's a right, it's something that we can or cannot do. We can choose to do it or we can choose not to do it. If it's a responsibility, if we accept it as a responsibility, then we understand not only that it's something we can do should we choose, we understand it's something we must do. Life, in whatever way we see it, in however we value it, life, if it's to be lived to its fullest, requires us to always be reconsidering our position, to always be reconsidering our values, to always be reconsidering our ideals. I'm not the same person that I was 15 years ago. I don't hold the same values. I don't hold the same ideals. I'm not chasing the same dreams. I don't believe the same things are as important to me today as they were then. Some of the things I hold on more tightly to. Some of the things I have let go of completely. I've changed. I've taken it on as a responsibility to reconsider life. I've taken it on as my responsibility to reconsider what I think, what I feel, who I follow. I am not the same person of faith that I was before I went to seminary. I am not the same person of faith I was when I was ordained. I am not the same person of faith that I was 5 years ago. I have reconsidered my position. I have reconsidered teachings. I have reconsidered lessons. I have reconsidered the application of my faith. I am not the same minister. I am not involved in the same ministries that I was even 6 months ago. That has been a continuous evolution, a continuous effort of reconsideration. It is not just our right to reconsider, it is our responsibility to reconsider. And not one thing, not two things, not certain aspects of our life, all of our life. About the only thing we should never, ever have to reconsider is when our values and when our ideals are at that base level. When we come to the fullness of that very simple understanding and premise, love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and body, and love your neighbor as yourself. If we hold that, that's okay, that's good. You don't have to reconsider that. You just have to reconsider the application of that law. But the value, the ideal of it, it's perfect in its simplicity. You know, as I look around this camp, so much of what I see are the reconsiderations that I had as I built it. As I look around my life, so many of the things I see are the results of reconsideration. As I see my future, I no longer see it as a straight line from A to B. It's going to be lots of turns and lots of twists and lots of changes. Lots of reconsiderations. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord's face be made to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord's countenance be lifted up to you. May you always know the peace of being in the Lord's presence. And I pray you will be not only open to, not only accept the responsibility of, but you will look forward to the many, many reconsiderations that you will be asked to make in your life, that you will be given opportunity to make in your life. Amen.